Aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. For those that are gonna catch the replay, hit the like button when you come in. My eyes are closed right now. Like I literally hit the live button and closed my eyes because it's kind of just one of those chats for me where I just felt like chatting. And on top of which, I can't sleep. I cannot sleep. I think my TV's too loud. So I just wanted to come hop on live and, I guess kind of, you know what? This might actually be like my diary of some sort, just saying. Because since I can't sleep, I've been cruising different, platforms. TikTok is way more, as far as their lives, they're way more entertaining. That's what I'm finding so far while I'm playing with a few things. So I was scrolling on YT Live, and it's kind of like the same old thing. There was like a lot of tarot readings, and there were people like cutting fish. Then, of course, you have like your gossip or whatever, but it's kind of the same algorithm when it comes to YT. And TikTok lives and Gram lives have a bit more variety. So I'm kind of just playing with a few things and, seeing what's out there and what's the best fit. And so far, I think I'm leaning towards one particular platform. But so my insomnia is doing weird things as it normally does. However, for those that are kind of like intuitive or an empath or something of the sort, I don't know if you pay attention to your body during, certain retrogrades or with time changes, but I feel it immensely. And I know a lot of my other girlfriends or guy friends who are, intuitive or empath or whatever, it affects our body a little bit differently than it does others. So, of course, there's retrogrades happening, but the one that everyone seems to know so well is Mercury, which on the 14th will be in retro on Friday the 14th. So, a lot of the times with Mercury retrograde, we feel it a lot before it actually goes retro, and then we feel it a little bit after as well. So my body and my energy is a little different during Mercury. It affects me differently and a few others, but just kind of like pay attention, if you're into stuff like that. If not, go on about your day and ignore this conversation because it doesn't pertain to you. If it doesn't stick, don't make it. You know what I'm saying? But pay attention to your body, like with certain retrogrades, and see how it affects you. And I personally know that Mercury affects me deeply. I can't sleep a lot of the times before it goes direct or during. Of course, emotions are all over the place. So, in addition to the time change, the Mercury retrograde that's coming up also kind of has me feeling a bit like lethargic or am I sleepy? Am I not sleepy? Do I want to eat? Do I not want to eat? Do I want something sweet? It's literally, my body is doing some of the craziest things. It's not even funny. I'm going to say this again for those that will catch the replay, my chatters, aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends. I do ask that you hit the like button when you come in. So, I definitely think that's what I have going on right now, on top of, insomnia that comes in every now and then. But the retrograde coming on Friday definitely has me feeling away, like, oh my gosh. I've just been laying in bed for hours. Like, I'm not even sleepy, literally just laying in bed. And I know it has a lot to do with retrograde. That's crazy to me. It's crazy. I hate it. It happens every single time when we're in that. Good morning, Miss Rebecca. How are you? This is just one of my lives where I'm just kind of chatting and chatting and chatting for those that catch the replay, because I can't sleep. So, welcome. I hope you can get some sleep because child, I am up. But for those that are following the story, and I'm following it because I'm rooting for this young lady. In fact, I'm rooting for both of those. But our little Haley Bailey, our first princess, Little Mermaid, her and her baby daddy are going through some issues. He recently did a live or an interview when he states, she's keeping the baby from him, and he said that he'd learned that his child started walking via social media. Well, courtesy of social media, people were able to find a video in which he was extremely happy that Haley sent him a video of their child taking steps before she put it on social media. I said that to say it comes a point in time in which you need to kind of date your, not date your pay grade because that's going to sound so ugly, right? You know what I'm saying? But at least date somebody that understands where you are. Disney money is a different type of pay scale. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to elevate as far as who you are and your career, whether it's an entertainer or even, let's just take a I don't want to say normal person because that sounds so like we're like they're better than us. I don't want to say that. But let's just say if you're an attorney or if you're a doctor, et cetera, et cetera, it would make sense that you're dating people that are conscious of that and that wouldn't do anything to affect your career. So I think with Haley, some sort of gag order probably would work best because this is someone that was able to be a minority cast in a Disney film, and we don't see that often. Protect her career. So that's my advice to that young man, regardless of what you and her are going through. Understand that she really, really did break she set the bar high and opened the door for other minorities, just like Brandy did with Cinderella and opened the door for her. When you have someone with that type of career, as a mate, you should be supportive of that and not want to publicly put them in a light. So that's what I mean when it says date people that are not necessarily in your pay grade, because that's going to sound so, but at least date people that are conscious of whatever your profession is and will know how to conduct themselves in a way that will not affect your business. Yeah, I'll say that final answer. You know what I'm saying? I can't either sleep. So that's my only issue when it comes to, you know, when we see these public spats on social media and a party might have a certain career, it's very upsetting to see people that have no respect for that. Because let's be honest, certain careers, whether it's an entertainer that's in the limelight, or whether, like I said, it's a doctor, a lawyer, or whatever the case may be, you are the company that you keep. So you really do want to date people that will be mindful of that and respect your career. And I see that time and time again with males choosing the wrong mate, and they have women that will, blast them on social media and put them all out there. It's so ironic to me. And yeah, I'm going to be a little shady. Some of these unhealed men, you guys really need to stop turning your back on good women by dealing with the woman that every guy, wants to sleep with and probably already had her. Like, make better decisions. So that's all I got to say about that. Hey, Miss Edmonds. And again, not all, because there are some guys that know how to marry well and have great mates. But let's be honest, there are a lot that simply make bad choices and then you cry wolf afterwards. So when you have a good woman in your life, treat her accordingly. Or if not, go back to the streets and deal with the woman that has other people, or deal with the woman where you're sitting in her home. Another man is probably going to ring the doorbell, or you're going to get caught up in some shit. You know what I'm saying? If that's what you want, then do that and stop wasting people's times, to whomever it may apply. Sometimes things just come out. Maybe it's the auntie in me. You know what I'm saying? Oh gosh, you guys, I'm hoping that I'll be able to go to sleep soon. I don't know what it is about going live. Last time when I had this, it kind of helped me go back to sleep. So again, I'm being selfish in this live because I'm hoping that it can put me in the place that I need so I can roll over and finally get at least 2 hours of sleep. Because, honey, the way this is set up right now with retrograde coming, I am all over the place. Speaking of funny, and I'm not even, no shade, I promise you. I think her name was actually Karen. So I was cruising on the gram and I was reading stories. And there's a particular lady, if I'm not mistaken, it's Pennsylvania. She just lost her government job. And she took the media that was interviewing her to her home of all of her Orange Man paraphernalia. I'll say rump because I don't like to say that party's name. She has been a avid rump supporter, the flags and everything. Well, now that Karen has, and again, no shade, I really believe that her name was Karen. Don't quote me, but I'm like 90% positive that her name was Karen. So Karen has just lost her job at for the government, courtesy of, Rump and Elon. And she's very upset over that. And she feels betrayed. She feels, how could this party do this to me that I voted for? How could this happen to me? And you know what? You know what that made me say? People will make choices because I feel like Rump revealed who he was more than once. And that's just my personal opinion. But a lot of parties that chose him because they assumed that his choices wouldn't alter their lives. But now that their lives are being altered because of his choices, they're feeling a little foolish. I just find that hilarious. So I just wanted to share that story too. This woman really, she was crying. How could he do this? I never thought this would happen. Girl, yeah, you thought that you would be protected, Karen. And again, the irony is, I believe this woman's name is Karen. You thought that it didn't apply to you. You thought all of his jargon and everything that he said, you ignored all of that. And now that you have lost your job, he is the worst person in the world. Oh, the irony, Karen. Oh, the irony. Anywho, that was a little tea that I saw earlier that made me giggle. And it is what it is. Sometimes people will make choices simply because of their distaste for someone else. And let this be a lesson. People made choices simply because, again, I don't think people are ready for a female. And I'll just leave it there because it has nothing to do with the color of her skin, right? We're not there, of course not, right? Had nothing to do with the color of the skin. So I'm just going to say that people weren't ready for a female and you made choices based on that. And now you will feel that. So, Karen, sorry that you lost your job, girl. Maybe you can do some more interviews or whatever the case may be, but stand firm on your choices. When you make a choice, stand on that, regardless. If that's how you feel, that's how you feel. But just know you might not be making the best decision. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Just saying. So, in other news, Kanye West. Oh, Kanye. Kanye recently posted, I believe, don't quote me, the statement said outfit of the day. And the outfit was, I don't even know if I could say those three letters together without getting in trouble. So let's just say it was the white hooded FFF outfit. Literally, the outfit that the FFF wears. And he decided to post that and say that was his outfit of the day. I don't know why Kanye does some of the things that he does. I don't know why Kanye thought that posting that was appropriate. I don't know what point Kanye was trying to make by posting that, but he wanted to show the world that his outfit of the day was the FFF outfit. Again, I don't know if I can say the real letters together without being, viewed crazy, so I'm not going to do that. But it's the outfit with it's white with the cape in the hood, and no other than Kanye posted that that was his outfit of the day. Lord have mercy again. I feel like, and I don't want to poke fun because he, was open about his diagnosis, and maybe what we're seeing is just somebody that, really, really, truly does suffer with this disorder. Now, I know someone that's bipolar, and I haven't seen behavior as drastic as this, but Kanye, sometimes I have to say, like, wow, man, who are you? You know? Like, what message is this? And then he'll come back and it's just like, okay, that makes sense, Kanye. But then what? You know? So I don't know. Mr. Slavery was a choice. I don't know what's going on with that brother. I don't know if this is really his diagnosis, and but it's just very weird and concerning. I don't know why his wife is walking around showing her hoot nanny all the time. Every time I see Kanye's wife, that child got some. I don't even know what season it is where they reside, because it seems like she's never dressing in season. Meeting, like, girl, you look cold all the time. The world done seen everything, and I just don't understand. Is this some sort of statement? Like, what do you? I'm very confused about the way that his wife is. It's very weird to me. And most men are very protective and territorial. No man wants the world to see his wife's goodies, let alone her whole hootenanny. This child literally had an outfit that showed her entire crotch rocket. What are we doing? I don't know. I don't know what message that is. And I'm artistic. I'm artsy. I am. So I don't know if it's like I was trying to get inside their minds where I'm like, okay, maybe they're proving a point, but what point? What, I'm so tired of seeing that child look cold and unclothed. Oh Lord, I just don't understand what's going on in the world, y'all. And why Kanye got his wife walking around here just showing everything. I done seen that child's bare behind. I done seen the front. I done seen the back. I done seen what why does everyone need to see that? That's weird to me. And again, like I said, men normally are extremely protective and territorial. Why is he comfortable with that? I don't know, y'all. I don't get it. Maybe in a year or a couple of months, they'll reveal something and say, ha ha, we were proving a point that a woman can walk down the street showing her parts and not be arrested. There's a glimpse of hopes in me that thinks that there's a bit of normalcy and Kanye still, and maybe this is the biggest political point that we're gonna see. I don't know. Make it make sense. So, hey, sweet Mocha, how are you, beautiful? So, in other news, Tory Lanez, he's arrested for popping girl in the pinky toe, which that story in that night still is extremely wild to me. I don't know. It seemed like that must have been one heck of a party, either one heck of a drug or what. Personally, I believe he had a pow pow in his hand, and personally, I do believe that he pulled the rigger. And I don't think it was intentional. I don't think he was trying to off that girl, but something happened and he did it. That's just my opinion. But nonetheless, Tory Lanez is working on his new album, In Jail Child, and a riot broke out during him recording. First of all, jail is different because, speaking of jail, I'm going to go back to Tory. So I told y'all I was on different platforms looking at, different videos. So on TikTok, there's a trend of men in jail going live, and the women in the comments are going crazy, and they're literally behind bars. Jail is, ugh, child, I don't get it. And some of them, there was one, I was like, this is an attractive young man. He looked like one of my nephews. But literally, there's women in there, asking how much money they need. They're sending all these stickers, DM me on Instagram. Girl, they are in jail in a room together. That's so weird to me. Are we really that outnumbered to where women are resorting to that? Child, these women were like, what you need? And some guys was like, Cash App, dollar sign. What? They got Cash App, they got phones. Women was plugged in. I said, Lord have mercy. So Anywho, back to Tory Lane. So he's recording his album in jail, child. I don't know if they got studios or not, but I always thought jail is being like a not so fun place. But how you recording up in there is beyond me. So we'll see when the album drops. But he's working on the album. A riot broke out while he's recording, but the name of the album, I believe, is Peterson, which is his last name. And on each track, my chatters, he has a member of his family on each track. I just thought that was really cute. Like every song has a feature, but the only feature is a family member. I love that. I really do. I like that a lot. I really do. So hopefully, if he benefits financially, this is a way for the family. It was like track one featuring little brother, older brother, sister. I just thought that was really cute for an artist to have a feature on every song, but it was literally featuring one of their blood members. Oh goodness, not blood members. Child, don't come after me, Crips. I meant blood family members. You know what I'm saying? So I thought that was really, really cute of him. We'll see what he does. Normally, when people are isolated and in solitude, really, really good things can come out of that. So Tori might just release a begging album because, look where he is. You have no, when you're in solitude, you kind of have no other thing to do except go within and focus on you and your craft and your gifts. So I am anticipating that this might be a really, really good album. So we'll see what happens with that. Um, R. Kelly made an appearance via social media with his recent jail pick. And I was just like, I never thought I would see the day where I'm looking at one of my then favorite artists that gave me so many hits behind bars for something so crazy. It's weird how the world works. I never thought I'd see the day where we would be sitting here like, yo, Diddy is in jail. It's different times, you guys. Like, man, this is wild to me. You got Diddy and R. Kelly in jail. That's crazy when you think about it. Like, wow, wow. It really has to be a very wicked place out there, man. It has to be wicked. I think power and fame is not suitable for everyone. And I think a lot of people can't handle that. And they take advantage. And I definitely believe R. Kelly took advantage. And absolutely believe Diddy took advantage. So, speaking of Diddy, recently there's a new lawsuit, which I gotta be honest, is giving me the side eye. So, the party is stating with Diddy that this took place in 2018. They named Odell Beckham in the lawsuit and Drewski. Drewski, as you know, is rising and up and coming. Drewski had to release a statement and state, in 2018, not only was I not, in the industry and wasn't around people, I was broke living with my mom. So with this particular case, I think it's shedding a light that people are coming with some erroneous claims, and I think we just have to be honest about that. I don't think that Diddy is 100% innocent, but when you make a claim and claim that someone took something from you, and this man is stating, I was basically homeless living with my mom and wasn't a celebrity, stuff like that can be easily proven. To just put that smut on someone's jacket and it not be true is so damaging, and I think that that's so unfair. So, to true victims, my heart will forever go out with you. I'm losing my voice. My heart will forever go out to victims. But with this particular lawsuit with Diddy and the lady involving Odell and Drewski, I think that is just so crass, especially when Drewski can prove that basically he's saying no one knew me and I was sleeping on my mom's couch. I didn't even know what a Diddy party, or you know what I'm saying? That can be easily proven. So to that party that's making that claim, really, really do some soul searching. And if these people did not do that to you, Please seek help and understand how wrong that truly is and how you take away from so many victims that are afraid to come forward because people like you may or may not be making claims that are not true. So shout out to Drewski, who I think that his case can easily, be debunked and proven if this man is basically, he wasn't famous at the time. Come on, man. How do you place that man somewhere? He says he wasn't even in the state, have no clue who this woman is. I don't think anyone should be able to come forward and make such an accusation like that. So I hope this doesn't affect Drewski's career. I like him a lot. I like where his career is going. I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. And he's actually like a guy crush too. But then again, Steve Urkel, I would have had a crush on him if he was a real person too. I like different. So Drewski, he would probably laugh me right out of my panties because a silly big guy. Oh my goodness, I just love Drewski. Like his personality just has me in a trance. So shout out to Drewski. Maybe I need to go audition for his little show. For the love of Drewski or whatever he got going on. I think he's hilarious. I really like him. I hope this doesn't affect his platform. I don't like that. I don't think those claims should, that's just not right to the ladies doing that. That's not right. Let's be better than that. And let's hold space for real victims to come forward. And let's not put claims out there if they are not true. That's very, very wrong. It's very wrong. It's just not right. And it could affect someone's life. Or what if they're not mentally strong enough to handle that, with the world thinking this of them, and what if they did something to themselves all because you decided to say that. So yeah, I hope that gets to see the light of day. And I do hope that too, if it's not factual, that they get to pursue her. you know start to some of these people that have been falsely accused. I say start flipping the script and sue them. Hold them accountable in some way, whether it's financially or whatever. But I think that false claims need to be held accountable as well. So I think so too, Miss Rebecca. I think that would be awesome. I do. So okay, I think this calmed my insomnia down a little bit. Rise, Kev, rise. I think it calmed my insomnia down just a bit. I'm feeling better, but I don't like that case, you guys. I feel really bad. And in my heart of hearts, I don't think it's true. And I know before people say, like, oh my goodness, this is why victims don't come forward. No, we have a woman that's suing Diddy, but yet you are placing someone in it that is stating I was broke and basically homeless living with my mom and wasn't a celebrity. That's not fair to Drewski. I don't know. Everything in me is saying that Drewski did not do this. This is just another situation where someone is attempting to, um, what is it, capitalize off the situation because Diddy is, the party to go after right now. And I think a lot of these men might end up catching strays. Just stop putting it out there, ladies, if it's not true. That bothers me, y'all. I don't like that. Something about that like really, really bothers me. I don't like that. I really don't. I don't like that at all. I really don't. So, and other news, because I've been catching up. So here's the thing. With Dr. Umar, you guys, I didn't know that he took ownership of it being his child. That threw me for a loop. So I'm still tuned into the story. I want to hear a little bit more about it before I say anything. But I had no idea that he took ownership for the child. And I learned that from reading his address, to the child. And I was like, oh, he's claiming the child. I never knew that. So, you know, we'll see what happens there. Um, if anything, like I told you guys, my chatters, with covering the saga or covering one story, I've witnessed firsthand just how damaging it can be to your platform as well as to the algorithm. It takes a very long time to get out when you cover only one thing and one thing only, which is why I think I'm all over the place right now. And I don't want to just cover one thing. I think I have like PTSD, you guys. That's why you'll see me talking about any and everything, because focusing, and for those that might catch the replay, please know I'm giving you a gem. It will place your platform in a place of stagnancy, and it's very, very hard. And it took me a year plus to kind of get out of that algorithm, and I'm still struggling to this day. You know what I mean? But I said that to say what I learned with covering that saga is to just not jump in again. So I think that's why I'm taking my time with Umar to see what happens, what comes of it, if anything, and kind of take it from there. So um, I did learn, you guys, that he took ownership, and I didn't know that. That kind of messed my head up like, oh, so you're not denying it, you know? I don't know. So we'll see. Kev says the details sounded like a Dave Chappelle skit. I mean, Kev, for real. Like, girl, did this really occur? It just sounded wild to me. And Drewski's like, hold up, man. Like, I was on my mama's couch, you know? That's wild. I don't think people should be able to do that. I don't like that. Um, Kev says Dr. Umar is a complete embarrassment. His response was immature. Yeah, Kev, I read that, was just like, ooh, yikes, brother. Yikes, yikes. I try, and I'm still trying to show grace because, like I said, I don't want to jump in, but it doesn't look good. Doesn't look good at all, man. Doesn't look good. But like I said, I think this was like last week when I touched on it in a live. I always had kind of like one eyebrow up anyway when it came to, the good old doctor. I've seen men like him before, been approached by several. So I know the type, not to put everybody in a box, but am I shocked? Am I like, oh my goodness? Absolutely not. I still think Dr. Umar got a white woman somewhere. Just saying. I just do. I think he got a white chick on the side. That's just my personal opinion. You know what I mean? I said to myself, do I really want to address this Umar and this issue with this craze fan? That part, Kev. That part. Where I was like, do I want to step in this ring? I don't know. I don't know. But knowing me, like I'm waiting because my address is gonna be more of a pop off, and I won't be nice to him. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. But everything in me says that he deserves a chatty pop off with just his type. I don't like people like that. That yeah. So my address isn't gonna be nice at all. Just saying, hey, my bird baby, how are you? I hope you're feeling well. I think it was like last week, or maybe, girl, it could have been 2 weeks, but we were in a chat and I think you weren't feeling well or something. So if that's still the case, I hope that you are feeling better. I was feeling bad too. Shit, just last week, child, I had to go to urgent care. I was in the emergency room and they had to keep me and do all sorts of things, y'all. Take care of your bodies. Pressure was through the roof. Through the roof, I promise you. And I ain't tell nobody. I know they hate me. I'll be making my family so worried. Hey girl, what you doing? Nothing. Call you back. Child, I was in a hole getting IVs. So take care of you, boo boo. Take care of you. Sometimes we just be going and going and going. But I'm still waiting to see what happens with the good old doctor. But what I got to say, it won't be nice. It won't be pretty. And I'm hoping it's well deserved. Because based on the post alone with him taking ownership and, you know, what man says that their child is cloud chasing in so many words? Like, you called your daughter a cloud chaser, sir. It's not given very doctory. Is that a word? It's not a doctory thing to say, sir. Oh my gosh, you guys, this retrograde is going to, For those that follow for my Geminis, get ready because it's in our sign, this upcoming retrograde. I am feeling the effects already. My emotions are all over the place. I'm so restless. And hopefully Friday when it gets here, it'll stable out. But like I said, I always feel Mercury days before and days after. So I'm just kind of going through it, you guys. I cried today for no reason at all. I laughed the next minute. It really affects my certain alignments really do affect my energy and my mood. So I'm kind of all over the place this week. So if y'all see me crying, just shut up. I'll still whoop ass. You know what I mean? But I'm a cry too. Just saying. Just saying. Don't judge me. Charge it to my heart. Then a part of me right now feels like, do I want a cocktail? Girl, it is 3:30 in the morning on a Tuesday. Get it together. I'm just all over the place. My emotions don't know what I want to do. Do I want to party? Do I want to sleep? Do I want to write? Do I want to play my guitar? Do I want to go live? Do I just not want to answer my phone? Oh, gosh, y'all. Breathe in, breathe out. It is affecting me. It really is. Um, you just never know who he may be messing with. You don't, Miss Rebecca. And like I said, I really do. I think that man got a whole Caucasian woman on the side. I do. And I wouldn't be surprised if we see, Barbara or Katie or somebody come out and be like, we've been together in love for 3 years. It wouldn't shock me. But then again, y'all, let's be honest. Nothing shocks me anymore in this day and age. You ever see certain things or hear certain things or people switch up or act weird and I sit back. I keep things to myself a lot of the times. My real friends know this. I'm literally the epitome of either I knew it or I told you so. My discernment is on a whole nother level, but nothing. I'm not shocked about anything, y'all. I'm not. And I really think Umar got himself a Caucasian woman somewhere. I promise you. Or he definitely hit one. And that's going to come out too. Because once they're exposed for one thing, other things start to come out as well. So, Dr. Umar, if you hiding Katie, now be the time to come out. Calling Dr. Umar. Calling Dr. Umar. Britt says, I'm okay. I'm still sick. I'm going to the doctor on Thursday again. All right, Britt, take care of yourself. And I hope everything goes well at the doctor. Yeah, I do play the guitar, Britt. I do. I do. It's an outlet for me. I play a lot for my daughter, just in the house. I'm not out here making records or nothing, but what's so weird though about me playing, I don't know how to read music. I don't. I kind of just play what I feel. And whenever I play it, and I think maybe this is why I never like did it on live or whatever, something about it makes me really emotional because I kind of just play. It's like a poem to me in a way, but yeah, I love my guitar. I got a new one about 2 years ago, and I started adding my stickers and stuff back on it because my old one fell out the car. Okay, I'm lying. I might have threw it out the car. Nonetheless, um, I had to get another one. So it is one of my outlets. It is one of my outlets. My baby girl loves it. She's my biggest fan. She's my biggest fan. She'll just sit and watch and she'll clap for me when I'm done. I love that girl, man. Love my baby. I don't see how some of these mothers can neglect their children or, leave them or something. Love that girl. I do. You know, to be able to get her from school every day, even though it's just a few hours, to say, Mommy, I missed you so much, just to have that type of love or to know that she looks up to me that way. I am in love. I am in love with my baby girl. In love. I love her. Being a mommy was the best thing that ever happened to me. I love my baby. I do. And you are very welcome, Britt. Kev says, I'd be shocked to hear he hit someone, but I wouldn't be shocked at all. He's been with white women. I wouldn't be shocked. You be shocked that he hit up Katie Kerr. I promise you I wouldn't be. I would say I'd do it. I'd do it. I'd do it all along. I would not be shocked. It reminds me, for those that watch Martin, I was a Martin fan when Gina had that friend that claimed to keep it so real and they exposed her. And she's like, no, I would never eat swine. Child, and all them pictures came, and what they call her, I think it was Money Munching Monique. Child, Monique's weave came off. They had a picture of Monique selling ass. Monique was spotted at the pork shop eating a bucket of ribs. Dr. Umar reminds me of Money Munching Monique from Martin. I gotta watch that episode. That tickled me. Lord, that tickled me. My Martin fans will get it. Because she kept it so real, child. My name is Monique and I keep it real. Child, lies. Lies. I even think we get, yes, Monique was even selling ass. They had a picture of that. I love that show, Martin. Martin was, he really was, Britt. I promise you, that show was ahead of its time and will forever be a classic. I still recite things from that show to this day, from Hustle Band on his kazoo playing Pick Up the Pieces. Oh my gosh, I just, that show was awesome. In fact, I might watch a couple episodes of that. I've been watching a Different World reruns. I think I finished this season, like I've just been binging it. I love that show too. I remember when we used to have shows that were great. That show had me thinking I wanted to go to Hillman College, child, and Hillman wasn't even real. But just the fact that it was a black show with a black cast showing us in college, we don't have that. Now we got real housewives, the bitches that ain't married, and fighting and carrying on. That's crazy. I miss shows like A Different World where it showed us in a different light. Now we twerking, fighting, and talking about who got the longest child. My weave 30 inches, and this costs $1,000, bitch. But can you read? Can you form? Can you write a thesis? Oh Lord, this is why I just stay in my bubble, y'all, because it be too peoply outside for me. It is way too peoply. It is. And I don't touch people. I know that's weird. I know I like you when I touch you, as far as like a hug or a handshake or something. I don't believe in touching people like that. I don't. Don't touch me. I don't know where your energy is. And I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't touch a lot unless you're in my circle. Don't touch me, you know? I don't know where you at. I don't know if you're grounded. None of that. Don't touch me. And I say it, there's no way to say that to where it doesn't sound fucked up. Like, hey, please don't touch me. Excuse me, can you please not touch me? Hey, don't touch me. Either way, you're going to sound fucked up, but it is what it is. Respectfully, please don't touch me. you know, might activate something, might cause my PTSD to trigger. Just don't touch me, and all will be well. Martin, yes, it's a classic. Tommy, you ain't got no job. Tommy was, I think I was reading something now where people were like looking back at Martin. Was Tommy a drug dealer? And I'm starting to think like, well, was Tommy the plug? I don't know, y'all. Tommy might have been a hustler, you know? You know how he got that new leather jacket and all that there. Kev said, if you want it, I got it. If I ain't got it, I'm going to get it. So get it while the getting is good. Yo, Hustle Man was the illest. Pick up the pieces. Hustle Man, if you don't get your kazoo playing ass. And when they had, I think when they cut the electricity off and Hustle Man was selling them pigeons on a stick. Oh gosh, that show. Well, listen, that damn Hustle Man, pigeons on a stick. I think they bought one. Lord have mercy. In fact, I think that's, oh, y'all. Oh, I just got excited. All right, maybe that'll put me to sleep too. because Barton reruns is on Netflix. That makes me happy. All right, I guess I'll pause from a different world and then I'll hop on over to the Barton reruns. Maybe I can just laugh my way to sleep. Oh, this retro is killing me, y'all. Ugh. I can't, like, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. And then I'm going to end up crashing out, tomorrow at like 2 o'clock. Oh, Lord. Lord. Man, I don't know what anybody was to see. It's just, right. That's why I was like, wait, did they buy one? Because he was like, well, how much? I think somebody was like, well, how much is it? First, you ain't want the damn pigeons on the stick. Now you trying to see how much they are. Yeah, this show's awesome, man. I'm going to giggle myself to sleep. This is going to be great. It was, Brett. It was so funny. I promise you. They don't make shows like that make me like. I mean, I was The Office. I watched The Office because, like, I have like a sarcastic, sense of humor too. So that show, The Office, kind of worked with my sense of humor. Yo, that shit. When he hit his coworker on his way into work, and oh gosh, and he kept going. Oh gosh, maybe I can watch The Office too. I think it was Meredith. He was talking and hit that bitch and she flew. Oh gosh, he thought it was a speed bump. But nope, he hit drunk ass Meredith that used to be drinking in the office. I love that show too. Oh, classic. I remember when Martin and Pam were getting to it. Yo, that was funny. I remember I was such a Martin fan. I remember it was this one episode where Pam broke Martin out of character and they kept it. Um, she was making fun, I think, of his voice, or no, his height. And she made her eyes go cockeyed and she sang this song, said, we represent the lollipop gang. The lollipop gang. And Martin, if you know that episode, if y'all are a fan, you would know what episode I'm talking about. But Martin broke character. And that was kind of like Martin very seldomly broke character, but they couldn't even cut it out. Like he had to turn away from her and couldn't even look, and they kept it in the episode. So, yeah, I remember that. She made him break character because they were funny. Those insults. Because he called her all sorts of horses. And what was another one? What was another nickname he called her? Mama Duke. Mama Duke. That show's classic. Yes, Kev, you know that episode? She was looking cross-eyed, man. We represent the lollipop gang. Martin was laughing so hard he had to turn. He had to turn away from her crazy ass. I could still see her face. Oh Lord, I wonder what season that was. But yeah, she broke Martin. That was hilarious. Shows back then was timeless. Wayans Brothers was funny too. Marlon as a fool, yeah, he was. But I grew up on In Living Color. Like they were the originators of inappropriate. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, you make a skit like they used to on In Living Color, and somebody suing you or saying, you're sexist or homophobic or something. But yeah, I grew up on In Living Color. And it was some of the most inappropriate skits ever. But for people like me, you get it, shit be funny sometimes. Damn, man, we don't laugh no more. That's crazy. Can't even laugh at a joke without someone like, that's inappropriate. Oh, well, that's a bit. Shut the fuck up and laugh. God damn. I don't really find that funny. It's actually rather offensive. Girl, okay. Thanks, Fun Police. Thank you, Fun Police, for, taking all of the fun out of the joke. I'm sorry. If it's funny, I'm going to laugh. Even if it's about myself, it might be inappropriate, whatever the case may be. I will forever laugh if something is funny. That's it, that's all. I'm not going to get my feelings about it. Good Googa Mooga. What have we become, y'all? What have we become? Woo-ha. Got you all in check. Woo-ha. Sophisticated ladies. All right, I know I'm sleepy because I was just, I was just start. I feel like I get Tourette's. No offense. Now, see, I feel like I even got to say that. No offense to anyone that has Tourette's, but I will randomly just blurt something out. I feel like I'm going delirious like right now. Oh, what a night! This is ladies' night. Oh man, I remember Razzmatazz. Those singing rats. I don't know if they had those everywhere, but there was a show, a thing called Razzmatazz. It was like before Chuck E. Cheese, and the rats used to like, it was like these mechanical rats that used to sing, and their eyes would like open and shut real shut, like slow. That shit was funny to me. Oh, goodness. Dylon, Dylon, Dylon. Sugar cookie, sugar cookie. Pam was fucking hilarious. Her best one was when she was hypnotizing to thinking she was him. She really did. She had him down pat. And what's so crazy was when she was hypnotized, like it's the fact that they were friends for a minute. Yeah, the fact that they bonded, like they was boys for a minute. And Martin thought he had a friend. That was hilarious. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon. Pops was funny. Right, yeah, he was. Pops was funny, Brett. Rest in peace to John Witherspoon. He was a fool. He really was. Like, he thought they was homies. That show is awesome, man. Oh, they don't make shows like that anymore. Everything's all stupid. Stupid now. So surface level. Everyone's so fancy. What the hell ever happened to just running out? Goodness graciousness. I can't do it. I had to go to Wally World and, just like, all right, just had on some Adidas pants, some little slides or whatever, hoodie, like, no big deal. I'm just looking around like, what the fuck? Is it prom? Like, what the hell, man? Everyone's so damn fancy. Hair done, nail done, everything did. You fancy, huh? Girl, bye. I'm in Walmart. I got on my bucket hat. Not doing this with y'all. This prom? What are we doing? Oh, it's too peoply outside, you guys. It's too peoply for me. It drains. Today drained me. I am that walking meme. Today drained me. Child, I ain't do nothing but go get the mail. Today drained me. Because it's too peoply. It's too peoply. I don't like these new age humans. It's too peoply. No thanks. No thanks. All right, my chatters. I doubt if I go to sleep, but at least it got me at least a bit more calm with my insomnia and my retrograde restlessness. I think I'm going to watch Martin, y'all. I did 52 minutes. I can't believe that happened so quickly. Time really flies when you're having fun or when you're just shooting the ish. So I'll say it again for those that are going to catch the replay. Aunties, uncles, nieces, nephews, cousins, and friends, I do ask that you hit the like button when you come in. So thank y'all for vibing with me. It's good to know it's some late night chatters. Some late night chatters. I just had to, talk for a minute. That's all. Sometimes you just want to shoot the ish, you guys. That's it. Thanks, Gav. I'm glad you caught it too. Thanks, Brett, for catching it. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me for a little bit. So we'll see what happens, you guys. I'll be later. I'll be live, later on this week or something. I haven't done a cam live in a couple, so I'll do that eventually. But then again, maybe not. I'm kind of over it. Catch me over on TikTok if you're not at Chatty's Bubble. I'll be putting out more stuff over there. And love to love you guys. Later, chatters.